Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is to explain what tack and equipment I use with Evie and why I use them. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like and comment. So when riding, I like to use the Total Contact saddle. It was a good friend of mine who kind of come up with the concept of this saddle, and it's the best thing I could have ever wished upon horses. So Evie's a bit unsure when she gets tacked up. We're not sure whether this was a previous owner that was a bit rough tacking her up, or whether she's just being stroppy, because she can be a bit moody sometimes. So the best thing I do is just let her get on with it, ignore what she's doing, and just try to be as calm and gentle with her as possible. So going back to the saddle, the Total Contact saddle is basically a thin piece of leather that goes over their back. It takes away a lot of the unnecessary padding, the tree, the cantle and the pommel, and delivers a direct contact between the rider and the horse. This saddle has a massive positive to me, as I have a back injury that was from a previous accident I had riding, and now I can't ride for longer than 10 minutes in a standard saddle. This saddle has actually given me kind of a new gateway through to being able to ride for longer and really take Evie out and do things that we both enjoy, like going on long rides together. And it basically takes away all of the pressure between you, so you actually get more contact. You can feel the horse between you, you can feel the movement, and they can actually move their body a lot easier, as it's taking away all the excess weight. I like to use 2 saddle pads, one kind of just more for my benefit, just to make sure it completely covers her back and is comfortable, and then I use a faux sheepskin pad just to give a bit more cushion and kind of comfort for both of us. So now I'm just putting on Evie's rhythm beads. They're from a lovely company called Angel Horse, and they're all personalised and custom made specifically for your horse. I'll put a link down in the description for these, as well as the Total Contact saddle. So these beads are amazing for every horse I could ever imagine. They're really good for horses that are nervous, as they can provide a great calming atmosphere, as they're more likely to actually listen to the bells instead of whatever's making them spook. These beads have been shown to actually help with unbalanced horses, and this is why I use them with Evie. She is very, very unbalanced, and since using the beads with her, she listens to the bells, and I'm not sure whether it helps both of us or just Evie, but it's great to just listen to them, and she has improved so much since I've used them. So now I'm just putting on Evie's bridle. I believe a horse should be bitless for the comfort of the horse, and every horse I've ever ridden has always shown drastic benefits of being ridden bitless. It actually gives more freedom of movement and helps the rider become less hand heavy and use their seat more to encourage the horse's movement, instead of relying completely on your hands and leaning on the horse's face. I personally use a hackamore, as Evie seems to be the most comfortable in this type of bridle. I have tried many different types, such as a side pull, a Micklem, and even just ones that are meant to mimic the sort of pressure that a normal head collar would. So here's just an overview of the tack I use. As you can see, she's got the flower shape hackamore. I think these are really gentle if used correctly. Obviously any tack can be used wrong. You can see there's not much to her saddle, lots of padding, and it works just the same as any other saddle. You have the stability of stirrups as well as the comfort of both rider and horse. So down to Evie's feet, I'm a strong believer in barefoot horses. I feel like it gives them a lot more blood flow and can actually help with balance, as it's allowing their feet to flex. Evie does have quite soft front feet currently. We are working with a trimmer to try and actually strengthen these and help her be able to do more. And these boots actually help a lot with that, They give her the kind of balance she needs, as well as giving her the movement and stops the stony surfaces hurting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I will answer them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload next. Thanks for watching. Bye.